Welcome back on the mat. Today we dive into a 15-minute core flow. Our session today will be split into 3 rounds. The first 2 rounds will have flows with holds, and the last power round is where we stitch flow 1 and flow 2 without any holds. We will have a minute break between each round, which you can choose to take or prolong as much as you need. We start round 1 at the top of the mat. Take a round of breath here as you stand straight, tall and strong, and then inhale, lift your arms up into a gentle backward bend, lifting with your chest, and then exhale down into a chair pose, hips sinking as low as possible, chest lifted, arms in line with your ears. Inhale, palms meet at heart center as you twist towards the right side, elbow resting on your right thigh. Exhale, step your left leg back, ground your knee on the mat. Inhale, reach your right hand to grab your left foot and continue twisting towards the right side in a revolved crescent low lunge with a bind. Exhale, release. Turn yourself to the front of the mat and inhale, lift your back knee off the mat, lift your chest up into Warrior 1. Hold here. And then exhale, turn yourself to the long edge of the mat. Inhale, lift yourself up, and then exhale, slowly hinge forward into a full fold, hands meeting the mat. We will now walk up and down, inserting a mini push-up once we're parallel to the floor. We will repeat this movement 4 more times. Inhale, walk your hands up until you're parallel with the floor. Small push-up, and then exhale, walk back. Inhale, walk up. Once fully extended, tiny push-up, and then walk back as you exhale. 2 more times. In your last exhale back, walk your hands towards the back of the mat as you square your hips. And then inhale, lift your chest up to a Warrior 1 on the other side. Hold here for a couple of breaths. Exhale, descend down into a low lunge. Inhale, twist towards the left side, your left hand reaching your right foot in a revolved crescent low lunge with a bind on the other side. Exhale, release. Inhale, palms meet at heart center. Continue twisting to the left. Inhale, step your back foot to meet your front foot in a twisted chair. Exhale to center and then descend to chair. Arms in line with your ears, chest lifted, hips descending far down as possible. And then inhale, lift up into a gentle backward bend. Exhale to a standing position. Take a minute's break here, and I'll see you in round 2. ready for round 2. Welcome to round 2. We ended round 1 facing the back of the mat, so now turn around facing the front. Take a round of breath here, and then inhale, send your arms up straight back. Exhale, hinge forward slowly into a fully forward fold, belly touching your thigh, bend your knees if you have to. Inhale, walk your hands up until we meet in beast pose. Keep your spine parallel to the floor, knees floating off the mat, and then we walk forward in a bear crawl, moving your opposite hand and leg at the same time. And then walk back. Make sure to keep your spine straight and core engaged as we repeat this action 4 times. Avoid dipping your hips towards the sides and imagine having to balance a glass of water on your lower back as you crawl back and forth. Exhale to center, send your knees to the mat. As you inhale, pull yourself up, send your hands towards your heels as we meet in camel pose. Push the chest out, curve your spine in, and hold here for a few breaths. Exhale, dive down into a forearm plank. Inhale, push your chest towards your thighs as you lift your right leg up. Exhale, swing your knee to the chest. Inhale, swap your legs, left leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Repeat this movement 2 times on each side. Exhale to Sphinx. So come down onto your forearms, lift your torso and chest off the mat, take a round of breath here, and then reach your left hand to grab your left foot, and then your right hand to grab your right foot. When you're ready, in your next inhale, pull your chest up, kick your feet up. The soles of your feet reach in the back of your head. And then exhale, release to the mat. Rest your head, take a round of breath here. And then turn yourself onto your back. Stretch your legs out. Tuck your chin in slightly. Bring your hands together, interlace your fingers except your index finger, and send your hands over your head. Lift your left leg up at a 90-degree angle. And then inhale, pull your chest up into a mini crunch along with your right leg. Hold. And then exhale completely to the mat. Now lift your right leg up into a 90-degree angle, and when you're ready, inhale, lift your chest and body up, hands come up along with your left leg in a mini crunch. Hold, and then exhale to the mat. Relax completely as you prepare for the power round. Get ready to power through. We now stitch flow 1 and flow 2 together without holding the poses as long as we did before. We start on the top of the mat and inhale into a gentle backward bend. Exhale to chair. Inhale, palms meet at heart center as we twist in a twisted chair. Exhale, send your left leg back, knee hits the mat. And then inhale, send your right hand to grab your left foot as you twist in a revolved low crescent lunge with a bind. Exhale, release. Square your hips, lift your knee off the mat, and lift your chest in a warrior pose. Exhale to a wide-legged stance. Inhale, lift your arms up to the ceiling, and then exhale, slowly hinge forward until your hands meet the mat. Turn your toes in slightly for stability, and then inhale, start walking your hands out until you're parallel to the floor. Do a mini push-up and exhale, walk back in. Repeat this 2 more times. Exhale, walk your hands to the back of the mat, square your hips, and then inhale, lift your chest up once again in Warrior 1 pose. Exhale, come down into a low lunge. Knees hit the back of the mat. Inhale, reach your left hand to grab your right foot in a revolved low crescent lunge with a bind. Exhale, release. Palms meet at heart center. As you inhale, step your back foot to meet your front foot in a twisted chair. Exhale to regular chair. Inhale, lift up into a gentle backward bend. And then exhale to a regular standing position. Now turn over to face the front of the mat. Take a round of breath here. And then inhale, send your hands up straight back. Exhale, slowly hinge forward in a fully forward fold. Inhale, slowly walk your hands forward until you meet in beast pose. Make sure your spine is straight, core engaged, knees floating off the mat, and then move your opposite hand and leg in a beast crawl. We repeat this movement back and forth 4 times. Exhale to center, knees hit the mat. As you inhale, pull yourself up and meet in camel. Push your chest out and then exhale, dive into a forearm plank. Inhale, push your chest towards your thighs, lift your right leg up, and then exhale, swing your knee to chest. Inhale, swap legs, left leg goes up. Exhale, swing your knee to the chest. Repeat 2 more times. Exhale to Sphinx. Lifting your chest and torso, take a round of breath here, and then reach your left hand to grab your left foot, and then your right hand to grab your right foot. Inhale, lift your chest up, kick up in a bow pose. Exhale, release, and then turn yourself over onto your back. Extend your legs out, tuck your chin. Bring your hands together, interlace your fingers, except your index. Swing your hands over your head. Lift your left leg up in a 90-degree angle. And inhale, lift your body up in a mini crunch along with your right leg. Exhale, release to the mat. Now lift your right leg up. Inhale to a mini crunch. Exhale to the mat.